Lock, his command of the offense, what have you seen the first couple of preseason?
I think he's really rolling. I think he's fine. And I can't wait to see him play again this week, and get out there and do it again. I know that the first week was had a feeling about it, and the second week had a different feeling about it. And I think he'll be able to feel much like he did in week 2. He's comfortable with it. He knows he's going out. He knows he's going to get some play time, and he'll be able to work his game. He's really impressive. He does great stuff every day on the practice field, throws and decisions and movement. We would do everything that we can think of doing with him as we're doing with Geno.
And his surgery?
I haven't heard any word since the surgery, but we other than what they initially said, everything went great. They showed us the pictures and all that kind of stuff, so we saw that, and it's an elaborate surgery for such a small crack in area, but it's going to be so safe. So we're really pleased with it. And so is he.
Did Tariq Young end up needing surgery, and if so, what's?
I haven't heard back yet.
Getting Jamal back out today, or getting off the pup?
Off the pup, yeah, and it's a good step for him, good stage as he's preparing to get back. We look at these weeks; they go by quickly now, and if he would continue to stay on pup, he wouldn't be able to get any of our football work. So he'll jump into the routine like we've been doing with our guys about walkthroughs and things like that, so that he can start to break the huddle with the fellas and make the calls and get aligned and make the adjustments and all that, and get his mind rolling in that direction. There's no other way to do it. So. This is a good time for him to pop back. He's ready to go. He's working really hard. Yeah, again, tell you guys, if you watched him work out, you would never know there's anything wrong. But he's still trying to make his strengths and get everything up to max. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it perfectly. We're going to wait it out and make sure that we really take care of him.
You guys have kind of. Did you do the walkthrough this morning?
No, we didn't have that this morning.
You guys have kind of followed that pattern with Freak and Jordan, all those other guys. How do you like the way that's worked out? Kind of easy.
Yeah, I really like it, John. It's worked out really well, and to see Jordan out here now taking full speed reps, and he's comfortable with it. He was able to, work his way back into it. Is exactly how we picture it, for Jamal as well in time here. So it has worked out, and we're still. If you see, we're just running Tariq right now. We're just making sure he's getting his full speed sprint and getting full speed work to go along with the practice work, because we're just continuing to rehab and build him.
Pete, for a guy like Jamal, high energy, wants to be with the team, what does it mean to him just to get back in with the fellas?
Yeah, well, you have to ask him. You ask him what he says about that, but I know it makes a difference to him. I know it means something to him. He's such an engaging personality, and he's such a, outgoing personality on the football field that he has no way to express that, with us. And so that's part of the reason I want him to be back in there, so he can get comfortable. Our guys can get to know him. Some of our guys don't know, what he's like. So, and he's going to help them. He's the guy who makes other guys play better around him. So I just think all of this is all for the right reasons.
I'm assuming you're not feeling pressure that he needs to be back for week 1.
I'm not feeling. No, that pressure does not exist. I don't feel that. We're working with him and the docs and the trainers and all that. That's what's important to me. I don't care when it is. It's just when he gets back. I just want him to feel right and confident and believes in the process that got him there. And we're not going to rush him at all.
Is there a point with the secondary? I mean, there's still a lot of competition in the secondary. Is there a point where you want to settle on any of those, or do you?
I'm not really worried about that, Bob. I mean, I know that could be something, but because we have enough depth, and the different guys that are moving through there are well equipped, and so it's been kind of fluid so far. I'm fine with it. You're going to see Tariq's going to be going with the ones, the next couple of weeks and solidly in there, and then we'll see how that goes. But Michael and Trey have done a fantastic job, so they deserve to play also. So we're working it out, and it's a good situation, surely.
Devin on track to get back to actual practice next week?
Yes.
When it comes to what we've seen from the defense, do they need to take another step or show anything else other than consistency?
Yeah, we got to keep growing. We have to keep growing, and defense is, there's a closeness about it that's so important, and the ability to communicate under pressure and in tight spaces when you don't have much, you can't hear very well, and all that has to do with nonverbal communications and all that stuff. They have to be together a lot. So we're getting there. I really like the group, and I know they feel confident about where we're going. But there's still growth, and we'll be growing through the early part of the season too.
We'll need more clarity on Jason's timeline for return.
No.
Jamal,
we're just optimistic.
Jamal, Diggs, and Love on the field all at once. What does having that grouping on the field at the same time do for your defense?
It looks pretty good now. Right now we have a bunch of guys out there that fit together well. We look athletic. We're quick. There's a mixture of the years that they played and all, and the experience that they have and what they bring. It's a fun, exciting group. I can't wait to see these guys really start to mold together.
Mario Edwards made the point yesterday, when it comes to the young guys, how these preseason games you're auditioning not just for your team but 31 other teams. Is that a message you like to get across to guys, or do you don't want that in their head?
No, other coaches talk about that. I don't talk about that.
Did something happen to Joey Hunt?
Yes. Yeah, he tweaked his knee a little bit, and he tried to get out today to run to see if he would have a chance to play in the game. It looks like he might not be able to make it. So he didn't have a good morning workout.
It looks like you guys have tried Liam Ryan there a little bit too in the last week. So what have you seen out of him, trying him at center? And
he's comfortable with it. He's doing all right, and he'll play again in this game. So it really hasn't been a big transition for him at all. He looks comfortable with it. So if we're going to keep it going, it just makes the guy more valuable to us.
Do you have anything more with Cody Thompson in the shoulder?
No, but other than he's not going to probably play this weekend.
Sutherland able to do anything?
Not yet. Calf, I think. It's moving down. It might be a shoulder tomorrow.
He was with the ones for a while.
Wow, excuse me. I got to take a minute. Look at this. Look at them coming. Look at the Mariners coming on the field. Wow, that's a big deal. They're so much fun to watch. It's awesome. Sorry.
We'd seen Jackson obviously do some returning, and D was maybe going to do some. Without those guys, maybe for a little while. I guess how do you feel about where you stand?
Yeah, well, the solid aspect is we know DJ can do everything, and he's done a good job to give us some good work back there. So we have that. We've been trying out other guys to see where we fit, and you'll see a little bit more of that in this game.
How close is Darryl Taylor to getting back with you guys at this point?
I don't know how to tell you that. Answer that one. He feels really good. He's made a big jump in the last few days. So I would think he's got a chance to start really doing some stuff next week. That's what we're kind of counting on. We're hoping he can get there.
What would you like to see from some of the young inside backers on Saturday?
Yeah, they've done well so far, and I'd like to see them just continue it and show it again. And different, a little bit different offense, a little bit different style. They're gonna have to adapt to some plays. It's a new game plan for them. We won't know what they're doing until we start playing, and so that challenges them to use the scheme and the system really well. But BBK's done a nice job. He's back. He's back to playing football, and that's one major accomplishment. Patrick has done a nice job too, and Johnny Radigan. Those guys have played, I think, exactly the same amount of plays so far, and so we'll see if we can kind of even that out again this game and give them every shot to show where they fit.
With the guys you have out at receiver right now, it's a pretty big opportunity in this game for the depth guys who are battling.
Yes, it is, and. It'll be fun to see him go. They're ready to play. So Matt Landers made it back. He's going to go, and had a nice couple of days here in returning. Aesop made it back too. Winston he made it back to go, and Cade's going to play. So we got some guys coming back to us that we're excited to see them out there.
Is Olu going to be able to go for you guys
Yes.
this week too?
He's playing.
Him
Just see where he is. See if he keeps making progress. He's been a little bit hindered because his elbow's been a little bit of a problem. He's had to adapt to that. But to his credit, his mentality, his attitude has been great. He doesn't want to miss anything. He's trying to fight. He never squeaked anything about his elbow other than reporting it, and he doesn't want to miss a play. So his attitude's been great.
That competition still on at center?
Yeah, it always is. Yeah, it is. Evan's done a nice job, and he's had the benefit of health and being out there and the steady and all of that. It's really helped him. So we're there right now, But Olu's not back to full strength yet. And when this game may be a good opportunity for him to show, and we're just going to try to play the best guys. So however that works out, but Evans made a really good statement, for being out there with the first group.
Is Derek back with you guys?
Excuse me.
Is Derek back with you guys?
No, he's not here yet.
Have you seen enough from Sutherland, or are there still questions you just can't answer?
No, we got to see more. Yeah, we're still making our judgments on that. He's done some nice things though. You know, he's been impressive. He's played quite a bit too. So I don't know. I think he's not making it because he didn't get work today.
Mike Morris, anything more on him?
No, sorry.
In general, what do you want to see from Jarek in this final preseason?
See that he's comfortable, keeps advancing, making progress. I see him some running and hitting. A little more work on special teams. He's got some improvement to make on special teams, in particular. I'd like to see him flash, there, and we'll see. He's going to get a lot of plays, so he'll get a chance to do something. We'll see how it goes.
What does this set up 3 preseason games this extra week next week from a coach and evaluation perspective? You're done evaluating pretty much Saturday, right? So
yeah, we've really made it a 4-game evaluation, with the mock game being the first one, and so we kind of haven't left that part of it. But I really, really like this format. I think we've made the league has made they made great decisions for us to adjust, and the week coming up is an enormously valuable week for us in terms of health and going back to the basics of stuff where you don't have to worry about a game coming up and getting ready for that, and then the next week's game week. So and the way that we cut the squad down because of the way they formatted it is way better than it was before. So I'm in total support.
was this a competition committee thing? Or did you guys
Well, I had to talk to some people, to get some things done there.
Was it?
I don't know whether. I think it's just years of griping about stuff, and I think there's squeaky wheel. The thing happened, and they made some great choices. I hope they're not planning on any changes because it works great.
What have you thought of how Kobe Bryant sort of handled, playing a lot of different
He's done really well. Kobe's had a terrific camp. He's been physical and tough and smart and showed us that he can handle all the stuff. He's tackled really well. He hit really well. I'd be surprised he doesn't play really well this week. And again, so he's doing great. He's ready to play wherever we need him, and his attitude's been great about that.
Last year, you guys seemed to embrace the fact that people didn't think you would be very good, heading into the regular season. What do you say is motivating your team this
I want to say we embraced it. It wasn't like we liked it. You guys might have embraced it. I don't know. I kind of didn't listen to it very much, to tell you the truth. But go ahead. I'm not sure I get the point.
I was going to say, who would you say is motivating your team heading into this?
Well, I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. No, all being football guys and football players, every year when you come back, it's a new life. It's like a whole life starts all over again. And we clicked into that mode coming out of last season with a really good feeling about the future. The players that have been with us and the guys that lead us and speak for us, they felt strongly that we were on the move. And maybe it was because of there was some unexpected success last year, and okay, now we can build on that and go. Yeah, I don't know if I like all that, but it, whatever the reason is, attitude has been really on it. I mean, I've said to you guys 100 times now about this group, their mentality, their approach to the game, how they're looking at it, what they bring every day. The attitude and the mentality is so powerful because right now, attitude's everything, and so. I just think it fits, and a few guys that we brought in that brought excitement, I think, and another draft class that's really an upbeat, flying around, making big impressions, on the rest of the team, adds to it. Their coaches are really pumped up about them, and it keeps getting all fired up every day, and it's not hard to do that because of who they are. I mean, everything about it is on the ups. Now we got to go get going. We got to finish this thing off and then go get our game to start the thing off against the Rams and get the season underway.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.